Hi, I'm Terry Walker. I'm the caddy for Andrew Landry. We're just coming off of our second win at Palm Springs this year, and here to talk to you a little bit about it.
So Terry, can you talk to us about how the week started and specifically how it transitioned into Sunday and how it kind of got tight and you guys came up pretty clutch at the end to go home with a victory?
Yeah, so we played the Sony Open and we shot 76, 77 there, and despite the fact that the score wasn't very good, he had battled an illness the week before. Had a lot of exhaustion in him, and we were trying to just do some things better. I can tell you that on Tuesday and Wednesday we played a practice round. We played in the Pro-Am. He didn't play as well as he has in the past, but something clicked on Wednesday and he came out on fire, and we had 3 very good rounds, and then we got into Sunday. His putting was superb for the week. He struck the ball well. On Sunday, our feeling was that we just get off to a good start. We got to 6 under through 12 holes, and the wheels, maybe nerves set in just a little bit, but more importantly, he was still striking the ball well and he was still putting well. So I had 100% faith that he was going to be able to come through in the clutch.
As a second win with Landry different from the first time in San Antonio, or you as a caddy, did it feel pretty similar?
I feel like it felt pretty similar. I believe in Andrew and I believe in Andrew's game, and I thought that coming down the stretch he would play very well. He usually does. So I really had no nerves. I didn't have any nerves at Valero either. I just felt that based on history and the things that I've seen him do, that he was going to be very calm down the stretch, and he was going to be able to hit some great shots and maybe make a birdie or two coming in, which he did.
Why was this win significant for you, and what kind of impact did it have for you?
Well, I think it's always good when a PGA Tour player has one win and gets the second win. I do believe the second win's a little tougher than the first one, so you kind of get the monkey off your back to show that it wasn't just a one-time thing. And the other thing is that we have a very special relationship with a family back home. This gets us into the WGC at St. Jude. It's the Halter family, and Austin Halter was a patient at St. Jude, and she passed away at 4.5 years old. And I've always wanted to go and visit the hospital, and I made a promise to the executives there that if we ever got a chance to come back to Memphis, that I would go and visit the hospital and visit the kids. And so I got a chance to do that. We carry a button of Austin. Looks like this. This was a gift given to me by her parents. I made a promise to them when I received it that it would be with us everywhere we go. It was with us in Hawaii. 2 very special things to Austin was rainbows and ladybugs, and I got to see both of them at Sony Open, and even saw the rainbow and the ladybugs in Palm Springs. So I felt it was going to be a special week, but more importantly, I get a chance to go to St. Jude Children's Hospital when we go to the WGC there and get to visit the kids, which I made a promise that I would do as well.
Terry, you had your twin brother there celebrating with you and there all week. What did that mean to you?
Well, it was incredibly special. There's one week a year that I always look forward to, and that's Palm Springs. My twin brother and I have spent the entire week together the last 3 years. First year he drove back and forth between his home where he lives in Murrieta and the golf course, and the last 2 years he's just stayed with me for the week. So it's just one-on-one, him and I. He gets a chance to get inside the ropes during some of the practice rounds, and he actually did some work. I actually had him out there looking at some sprinkler heads for me, and it's just a very special time for him and I. He was there the year that we lost in the playoff to John Rahm, and he just loves to watch golf. He's a golfer himself, and he just felt like it might be the week that we could get some revenging and finally come through with a win. So celebrating it with him was extremely special. We spent a lot of evenings, and we went to our favorite restaurants like Del Taco. That's one of my favorites. So we ate every other night at Del Taco, and then we ate Italian food the opposite nights. So I just was glad to have him there, glad to share it with him.